Okay guys, I think we're here on the site of the mountains of the Alps, and I think we just discovered, don't quote me on this, but I think we are on top of a Bigfoot cast. Sorry Jake, I think this is a Bigfoot cast. Now if you see the toes up here, and looks like there's 4, and I think a thumb one over here, but yeah, no, this is legit Bigfoot. Okay guys, so we just stumbled upon a, looks like a campsite, and look what I found. Lapis lazuli. Now if you've ever played Minecraft Pocket Edition, you know that lapis lazuli is really good. Oh my god, no, I found more. Oh crikey. Oh. So upon further examination, I walked over and I made some trifling discoveries. This was actually the remains of Bigfoot's last meal, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing that connects Bigfoot to this site, the lapis lazuli, actually the clothing worn by Bigfoot uses the dye of the lapis. And you guys better be sitting down for this. That's his home. Now if you follow me into the cave in here, this home structure built by Bigfoot, as you see, I'm inside his dwelling. You have nice rock and stone. He really knew what he was doing. This stick actually was what he used with his dog. Oh. There's stuff on that. Oh. It's a web. Oh. Alright, so a little known fact about Bigfoot, guys. He was actually an avid sculptor. As you see here, he was really into the grooves, the way he moved his hand. He also used cacti for his natural water source. Oh my god. Nani? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the starship he came in on. Guys, I knew Bigfoot wasn't of this earth. I knew that he came from other origins. This is the winged craft that he used to get about, so that's why we've never been able to spot him, because he's flying through everywhere. But yeah.
I just happened to look up, and there it was, right there.
Chills, I mean, just up and down your spine.
His arms are really thick. He was tearing something out of the ground like a big tree.
It is here. When you see it, you respect it. You leave it alone.
Is Bigfoot out there? From Alaska
Sasquatches do exist.
to Oregon
I definitely believe she saw something.
to Florida.
I got something coming at me on the therm right now.
Each week, this expert team of true believers
I've been tracking Sasquatches for 25 years.
fans out across America
We've devoted our lives to this.
and uncovers evidence
These are the best prints I've seen in my life.
of this elusive legend.
Was that you?
I do think there's a Squatch in these woods.
Finding Bigfoot. New series, Sunday at 10, only on Animal Planet.
Didn't see you there. follow me. Right here is Fiesole di Leonardo da Vinci, most commonly known as the place where Leonardo da Vinci used his flying device and took flight. But actually, upon further examination, our own analysis of the situation is actually where Bigfoot had tested his land device that we saw earlier carved on the rock. And it's actually the same flying device that Leonardo da Vinci used, except Leonardo da Vinci stole it and took credit for it. But yeah, this is the site to where that all happened.
We continued our journey, hoping to find further evidence of Bigfoot's existence throughout Tuscany. This region has been plagued with constant Bigfoot sightings and puts us at the crossroads of a potential groundbreaking discovery. With the team's help and expertise, I believe finding Bigfoot in these woods is a very real possibility.
So as you see the lighter spots here on the trunk, this is actually where Bigfoot dug his claws in when they were coming in when he was just a young cub. But you can see the detailing of the nails going into the bark of the wood and tearing away the skin of the tree here.
Having a home in the woods of Fiesole would give Bigfoot a perfect vantage point to look over neighboring towns and vast rolling landscapes. Fiesole lies 5 kilometers northeast of Florence, a very popular tourist destination. Florence is home to many masterpieces of Renaissance art and architecture, including one of the most iconic sites, Basilica di Santa Maria del Fiore. You can clearly see why Bigfoot would choose Fiesole to be its home.
As you see behind me, everybody, this is the classic rock formation that would have been used for like a playground for Bigfoot and his young cubs. As you see here, these vertical cliffs are great for rock climbing. And I even enjoy climbing up here and getting a good workout in too. It really brings in the natural feel of nature and just being involved in, you know.
I'm done.
Okay, so right here, this is a great vantage point throughout Tuscany. Also a great vantage point of where Bigfoot would be down below. As you see, this would be what he would look like from down below.
Understandably, the team was losing not only patience, but motivation as well. I knew we were on the verge of greatness. I just needed a breakthrough, a miracle, anything, to prove Bigfoot was actually here. And that prayer was eventually answered, in the form of a cave.
As you see behind me, this is a cave system that would have been used as the baths or somewhere to bathe for Bigfoot and his cubs. Actually, unfortunately, it's gated off right now, so we're not allowed access into it. Otherwise, I would have access into it. I would be able to show you guys into it, but unfortunately, we can't.
The cave. The provider of life. The supplier of youth. The fountain of happiness. As we approached the cave, we all felt its call. There was a sense of mysticism behind the rocks, as if an invisible force hypnotized us into its bowels, calling us home.
So back in 1995, the main thing with the Bigfoot conspiracy was that he was found in the hills of Tibet.
The Tibetan hills lie just before the base of the Himalayas, near Mount Cho'oyo. A stunning scene, indeed, that surely leads to a landscape shrouded in mystery.
As you see, we've stumbled upon an actual footprint, a big footprint. If you see it compared to my hand, actually my foot, probably for better perspective, but look at the size of that thing. Look at the claws dug in. That is a legit footprint from a Bigfoot, legit cast. Guys, I think we're onto something here.
Mark, I'm gonna kill you.
If you really closely examine the depth and trench height of this cast, you'll see how far it goes in. This really shows the weight and the girth of this beast that's living here and throughout Tuscany.
I can't help but wonder what the beast is thinking. Will we ever cross paths?
So as I look at the beauty around me, and I'm one with nature, I realize that Bigfoot was here. At one point he walked this very earth that I stepped my feet on this very day. And as I close the video, as I end our adventure that we had today, I just have to say what a humbling experience it is to just share the same location, be able to give you the guys the video footage and the knowledge that I have in my research with Bigfoot. And I just hope that inspires you to go about and pursue your own interest in finding the Bigfoot or Yeti or whatever it may be. Just get out and explore, you know.
We stand here today pondering one of life's deepest questions, the mystery of Bigfoot. I know he's out there. I know he's watching, waiting, and I'm waiting for him too. The wild calls, so I call back.
So I just discovered this, guys. Right behind me, right there. Evidence. Bigfoot is not happy with people coming in onto his land. We need to be cautious. This trail behind me is exactly the type of trail that Bigfoot would have. Oh, shit.